Hey everybody, it's Darkling Muffin, and welcome back to more Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. In the last episode, we defeated Queen Goma inside the Great Deku Tree, had a little explore out here in Hyrule Field, checked out the Lon Lon Ranch, and in this episode, we're gonna head over to Hyrule Castle and hopefully meet with the Princess of Destiny. But before we do that, let's head into this room here and see what's in here. Now this room, I think everybody knows what this room is. It's a room full of pots. Break the pottery! Break the pottery! Destroy it! Get money for it! We are getting paid for property damage! Yes! Yes! Wonderful! Wonderful. Look at how much money we're getting! 61 rupees right now. It's beautiful! Yes! Destroy everything! Break it all! And what do you know? Breaking everything has more benefits than just getting you money. It also gets you a gold Skulltula. Yeah! Excellent. But we haven't destroyed everything, have we? No. No, we have not. Aha! This room is now empty! You fool! You shouldn't have let me in! Man, I am so bored. Things would sure be more interesting if there were more troubles in the world. Hey, that's just between you and me, okay? Is property damage trouble? Anyway, maybe we can let off some steam by breaking some jars. Oh, he's encouraging it! Okay, cool! Stand near a jar and press A to lift it, press A again to toss it. That's not how we do things around here. Now, I just want to point out, these spheres and that shield there, I'm pretty sure these are in the original game, and I feel like no one has ever thought to take a second to look at them. So that's something you can look at. And also, these windows have a sort of facsimile of Hyrule Field outside in them. It's actually quite detailed. You can see there's Lon Lon Ranch over there. If I could look. There's Lon Lon Ranch over there. It's actually really cool. And it doesn't look as great in the 64 version, but it's just something that I thought I'd point out while we were there. Anyway, now that we've committed property destruction and all that stuff, here we are in the market. What a crazy guy! Can you believe this guy was crazy enough to try to sneak into the castle to see Princess Zelda? All because of this idiot. They've tightened security at the castle. Oh. I wanted to see Princess Zelda. I avoided the guards, swam through the moat. I was almost there when they caught me. Found a small hole in the side of the castle that I thought I could sneak into, but I got stuck there. Okay, well that's some stuff that we're probably going to need to keep in mind. They have heightened security, so if we're going to see Princess Zelda, well, we might not be able to get an audience with her. Now, my notes tell me a bunch of people here that I wanted to talk to, and I don't remember entirely why. This beard is my pride and joy. Doesn't it look luxuriant, kid? It sure does. What about you? My precious puppy can run faster than any of the other mutts around here. Where is it? I see no puppy. Is that your puppy? That Kuko over there? Is that Kuko your puppy, ma'am? That is not a puppy. What about you? I made a lot of money. Maybe I should look for more things to sell. I know. I should go to Lake Hylia. Many things float down the river and end up there. Ha ha! Interesting. That's something to think about. Have you heard the legend of the Shadow Folk? They are the Sheikah, the shadows of the Hylians. They say they swore allegiance to the King of Hyrule and guarded the royal family. But with the long peace, no one has seen a Sheikah around here for a long time. However, I heard there is one Sheikah woman living in the castle. So that's some interesting lore stuff just to sort of, you know, think about. stuff to think about in terms of the lore of the world. I like world building, y'all. I love world building like that. I'm not dancing, you know. My package is... This is one of my favorite NPCs in the game. It's absolutely great. I just love her. Anyway, that's all that my notes tell me that I want to talk to. So let's just go ahead and explore the shops in this marketplace. Well, let's see if we can cut past this line. Come on, can't you make it any cheaper? Hey, who bumped me? Hey, have you heard that Princess Zelda sees prophetic visions in her dreams? Hey, let go! It's mine! I found it first! Hey, who bumped me? It's just looping dialogue, and my goodness, these guys just look so funny the way they just kind of wiggle around. But anyway, let's explore the actual shops in the marketplace here. So in here, welcome. Here we have some arrows, which again can't really do much with. Got Deku sticks, which we're pretty good on Deku sticks right now. Hylian shield is 80 rupees. We don't have enough money to afford that at the moment. And a bunch of other stuff that we either don't need or can't use. But hey, at least we had a look. In this shop here... Well, would you look who it is? It's Matt Mercer! I don't actually know anything about Matt Mercer. All I know is that he looks vaguely like this guy, and I couldn't not make the joke. But in here, we can buy a bunch of stuff that, it says you need an empty bottle, you can put it in a bottle. This is a bottled ghost spirit. Well, there's potions here. If we try to buy one, can't sell you this unless you have a bottle to put it in. It seems like this guy sells stuff that we need a bottle to put stuff in, so not much we can do about that. Inside this shop is nothing. There is no shopkeeper here. What a strange shop. I wonder when it will be open for business. I read the sign there, but it still seems weird. Happy Mask Shop. Please read the sign before you use the shop. How the shop works. We do not sell masks at the shop, we just lend them to you. You sell the lone mask on your own. If you pay back the money for the mask, we will lend you a newer model. We can borrow masks you have already sold again. However, you can sell each model of mask only once. Please try our shop, Happy Mask Shop owner. Well, unfortunately, they're not in right now, so probably just not open at the moment. Moving on to the next shop over here. This is the shooting gallery. You want to play a game? It's 20 rupees per play. Sure, let's play a game. Alright, this is a game for grown-ups. Our rules: famous shooting gallery. Take aim at the targets from that platform over there. Can you hit 10 targets? You get 15 shots. Draw your weapon with B. Are you ready? Go for a perfect score. Good luck. Hold on. Can you explain the rules again for me? I wasn't actually paying attention. I was kind of tuning you out. I had like a song stuck in my head, and it was just, I was thinking about the song that was stuck in my head, and I wasn't paying attention to the rules. And can you explain the rules again? I don't actually know. I don't actually know what I'm doing here. Can you? All right, you don't have to play if you don't want to. So this is a little bit of an Easter egg. This guy right now wants nothing to do with us. He will look away from us if we try and talk to him again. He'll just say, you don't have to play if you don't want to. If you do nothing in this minigame, if you don't fire a single shot, he'll just assume you don't want to play. And the only way to get him to actually let you play the game is by leaving and coming back. That's a little Easter egg that I feel like a lot of people don't know about. It's really cool. I like it a lot. But anyway, let's actually play this game. Take aim at the targets. The targets are these rupees here, and they will always show up in the same order. They'll start with that green one, then there's going to be 2 blues on the side, so I already know how to deal with them. I'm not sure how well I'm going to do while I'm commentating, but I seem to be doing alright. Oh boy, okay, so the red ones are next. Oh gosh. Hit it. Yes. Okay. Boom! First try! Oh, I was actually worried about that for a second. But yeah, just shoot those. And wonderful! Bravo! Perfect! Here's a fantastic present. You got a big Deku Seed bullet bag. This bag can hold up to 40 slingshot bullets. So yeah, now we can, if you have a look at the bottom screen, or I guess just the items, you can see that we now have access to 40 slingshot ammo as opposed to the 30 that we had before. And just as a little bit of a spoiler, there isn't really much else that we can do here, but before we move on to Hyrule Castle and actually completing our goal, I just wanted to show off the back alley area, just because I think it looks neat. It's just a neat little area that you can explore, and I love that the music gets a little bit quieter. This place is, you know, if you guys watch the series by Annie Austin, Unremarkable and Odd Places in Video Games, this area here, specifically this corner, is something that gives me those vibes. Just it's an unremarkable area that you just kind of just don't need to feel. You don't need to see it much, and it just feels weird to be there. Anyway, I have been dilly-dallying enough. Let us go to Hyrule Castle and see the princess. First things first, inside... Oh, well, first things first, this guy. Hey Link, this way. The princess is inside the castle just ahead. Be careful not to get caught by the guards. Ho 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 hoot. On this ground, time flows normally, but time stands still when you are at Lon Lon Ranch or in a town. If you want time to pass normally, you'll need to leave town. Well, well, which way are you going to go now? Hoo hoo hoo. Do you want to hear what I said again? Hoo, you're a smart kid. Good luck then. Hoo hoo. As I was saying, in this tree here, if you go ahead and bump your face into it, pops out a tree! Gold Skulltula, there we go. Take him out! There is our next Gold Skulltula. And man, we are now up to 7 Gold Skulltulas. We're really raking them in. So let's just go and see if we can, you know, enter the castle. I mean, they said that they increased the guards and their security, but I'm sure this guy will let us in. So you say you want to see Princess Zelda, eh? You probably heard about her in town and decided you had to meet her. Well, go home! Get out of here! The princess would never grant an audience to the likes of you. Oh, that's mean. Navi, what do you think? The Great Deku Tree wanted us to go to visit the princess at Hyrule Castle. Shouldn't we get going? I'm trying to! Good lord. Well, I'm sure you guys already saw it on our way in. There's these vines here. Now these vines, I don't like these vines. Not because of this, but because in the N64 version, climbing those vines is impossible. The hitbox to start climbing it is different than the hitbox where you can stay climbing it. And it's just a mess, man. It's just an absolute mess. Now, I didn't actually mean to jump off there, but okay. Whatever, let's just, make our way. Oh, and we got caught. Hey, you, stop! You kid over there! Well, it looks like we're gonna have to be a little bit more sneaky next time we give it a shot, but they haven't seemed to, oh no, there's a guard! Except the guard's just a kid.
Hey, your clothes! They're different. You're not from around here, are you? Oh, you're a fairy boy from the forest! My name is Malin. My dad owns Lon Lon Ranch. Dad went to the castle to deliver some milk and he hasn't come back yet.
Huh. Do you have anything else?
You going to the castle, fairy boy? Would you mind finding my dad? You must have fallen asleep somewhere around the castle. What a thing for an adult to do. Oh yeah, if you look for him, I'll give this to you. I've been incubating this egg very carefully.
You got a weird egg. Feels like there's something moving inside. Set it to 1X, Y, or 2 and see what happens. On the item subscreen, you can set it to an item slot and use it with 1 X, Y, or 2. If you do that, let's go ahead and let's go ahead and put it on our 2 slot. If you do that, it looks like this item doesn't work here. Well, okay, cool, whatever. We'll just hold on to the egg for a little while as we try and sneak through the castle a little bit better than we did this time. Now, the guys out front, the laughing guy who said he snuck in, he mentioned something about a small little hole. Now, for some reason, as a kid, that I assumed that this was that small little hole that he was talking about. It's not, but that's what my little babby brain said it was. So, there is a guard on top of this hill that we need to be careful of. And there are guards over there along that path. So what say you, we sneak kind of between them and try not to make too much of a fuss. And, as soon as it turns day, look! A cuckoo hatched from the egg you were incubating! It's the miracle of life! We have given birth, everyone! Now, over that way, there's some more guards, especially next to the drawbridge over there. Not gonna be letting us through there, but there are vines over here. So let's go ahead and climbing up these vines. And from here, we can get in behind these guards without them noticing. And now this is where I want to talk about those guys back in the marketplace again, because I gotta say, the guys in the marketplace really knew what they were talking about. Swim through the moat. I'm pretty sure that guy lost a few rupees along the way. Now, one thing, I'm not sure I brought this up before, but when you're swimming, if you mash B, you will actually swim faster. It's one of those things that seems like it might be a myth, but it's actually true. If you mash B in the water, you'll swim faster. It's pretty cool. Over here, well...
Welcome. Our ranch is so fun. Come on and look around.
Well, we happen to have a cuckoo in our inventory. Let's see how he responds to that.
What in darnation? Can't a person get a little shut-eye around here? Hello, and who might you be? Yep, I'm Talon, owner of the Lon Ranch. I went to the castle to deliver some milk, but I sat down here to rest, and I guess I fall asleep. What? Malin was looking for me? Oh, I'm gonna catch her from her now. I messed up bad leaving Malin behind to wait for me. She's really gonna let me have it?
And he has the goofiest run. Now that up there, that is the little hole that the guys up front in the marketplace were talking about. And we got some very conveniently placed milk crates here. And unlike the puzzle in Lon Ranch, I actually know the solution to this puzzle. It's pretty simple. You just take the boxes and you put them right up next to the hole. Now there's one thing I want to show off real quick. Is that if you climb on the box when it's kind of hanging off the edge of the thing here, you can make that jump if you with a well-timed jump slash without having to push the blocks the rest of the way. And this is the castle courtyard. Now this place is teeming with guards, so you have to be very careful not to alert them. These guys, they can see you from a mile away, I swear, it's ridiculous. So keep in their blind spots as best you can, stay behind them if you're able to, and try to predict their movements as best as you can. Now, this music that's playing in the background, I'm going to give you a second to listen to it. I don't know if you guys were on the internet back in, I don't know when, the early 2010s, maybe even the late aughts, but this music was very, very popular among parodies and you know, skits relating to Ocarina of Time and Zelda in general. And I feel like that sort of thing, like this music, has kind of, I feel like people have kind of forgotten about that. And it's just something that has always been so nostalgic for me because I remember how often this song was used, and I feel like people don't really think about the castle courtyard area much anymore. But there is one thing I wanted to mention, is that this statue here, we can only catch a slight glimpse of it, but I swear it looks like a real statue that actually exists somewhere. It's not one that I have ever seen, I just think that that's what it looks like. But we are here at the end of the castle courtyard. Let's make our way this way. Next time on The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, we meet the Princess of Destiny. See you guys then.